And I'm gonna immediately start. Let's go. First things first. I had a lot of stuff done off stream. Where should I start? So basically, as you can see, I died a few times down there. If some people don't recall what's down there, by the way, there's also a shortcut now down to the mine. That's where the weird blue copper thing from the update is in. So yeah, it was quite painful. Did all of that stuff with a friend. And yeah, we both died quite a lot of times. We had to seal off the entrance because there's a lot of those skeletons on the other side. And yeah, basically got a shit ton of stuff in there. Also a few more deaths in the pyramid. So from those two things alone, we got quite a lot of stuff. I also helped him out on that side with some weird villager enchanter boy that also killed us a bunch of times. And after that, I started strip mining, but like not the conventional way. I just straight up went ahead, made, I don't know, 16, 17 stone shovels, and just went full bananas. Just straight up went in straight lines till all of them broke. Used like an iron and a diamond pickaxe to pick everything else up. And yeah, quite a lot of progress with ores themselves. Like there's still a lot of them down there, a few on that side. These ones are like for that certain boy that needs them. And also I don't have a netherite pickaxe. But yeah. I mainly also started strip mining because of that, because he needed that ore, and I just needed like ores in general. I did not find a lot of iron ingots. I basically mostly found diamonds, which I'm not quite sure if I am a fan of it, since you need iron as well for stuff like how are they called? Like buckets, hoppers, everything like that. So I'm kind of limited with that stuff, unfortunately. However, I already started upstairs, where I'm going slow but steadily, to smelt most of those ores. And I made like an automated thingy boo for that, which I'm also gonna show. Still all vanilla Minecraft in the end, but yeah, I still have not decided on a mod. Even though I have to admit, I'm kinda tempted to go with Evil Craft. Another thing that came up in my mind, at least, since I'm probably not only going to stream the game and even play a little off stream, I will probably start to like make some how are they called? Summarizations on like a YouTube channel. That way, yeah, it's not like, oh, look at this. Suddenly most of this map changed for me. So instead I'll just do like 15, 20 minutes where I'll just show, oh, okay, there I'm doing that currently. Now I'm dying to that mob. Now I'm dying again. Something like that. So that there's always some sort of filler in between. Also, I'm planting cherry blossoms since I got handed 2 of them. I also started to like wildly plant trees around the base. Also, right before stream, I started collecting all of the potatoes and stuff, because I wanted to just completely focus on the house, which is gonna be set right over here. So as you can see, there's like a little entrance on the back side, and this cave more or less has a pretty steep fall. But there's like this sort of pillar going upwards, and I'm thinking about using that pillar to make more or less a quote-unquote support right over there and put like a house in it. And on the back side, I'm gonna like build a pretty big room, I don't know, like as far as it gets without looking too scuffed. And that room I'm gonna completely use for storage purposes. So there's just gonna be like a pretty cute facade with a steep fall if you for some reason don't manage to get into it. And I'm thinking about making it more or less skull shaped, since this is like more or less a beach thingy. And I don't know, when I'm seeing this cave system and seeing like this little bay, for some reason I'm thinking about like a pirate bay. So I'll just combine all of that and make a little pirate hideout. So I'm probably also just gonna like remove all of this sand and making a little lagoon that just drops into the cave. Should look somewhat decent. But for now, I'm gonna probably... Also, this is, by the way, the construction for automated production. This is not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, this is my automated large chest system. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of coal. So instead... Wait, what? Okay, something went completely wrong here. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, since I don't have a lot of coal, unfortunately I have to take the backup idea, being planks. Not the most efficient way. I am aware of that, but that's where all of this tree shenanigans come in handy. So I'm probably just gonna use all of the oak wood logs to make charcoal, because if I'm not gonna use charcoal, first of all of the smelting process is gonna take like twice as long, and also I would lose my mind. So yeah, that being said, I have a quite organized approach to all of this. Also, I've changed a lot since last stream. I also put the Spotify list on shuffle for like, first of all, me not being like, okay, there's gonna be definitely this song coming up next. And also since I just like added way more songs into it, that way you can also like hear the songs being right at the back of the playlist, which should also be a good plus point. And yeah, now we'll see how we're gonna start off the house. So I have basically a lot of ideas, but unfortunately I have the building skills of an early 2010 Minecraft streamer, I would say. So basically it's gonna look more or less like a diamond block with some gold block foundation. Not the best. But let's see. Okay. I also think I have way enough logs to like actually get a few charcoal pieces together. Up. Yeah, that should be fine. I really don't have a furnace besides that one. Okay, that's kinda sad. Doesn't matter. I think I have a few stones left to make some furnaces. Okay. A little inefficient, but should do the trick. So now the other question is, how do I actually start off this monument? I think I'm gonna make like a flat surface first, so that if I fall, I do not straight up die. That should be a reasonable first plan. Actually also think about staying on this height. Yeah. Should be fine. So I'm gonna like build a little balcony going outwards. Like, I don't know. Triangle shaped going out. Could looks like something. Up. But first let me get down the foundation. Also, probably down there's not gonna be any light left. So I probably have to like re-light everything down there. Up. Let's see how this would look in general. Maybe I have to add like little spikes at the entrance, so to speak. But yeah, basically having a black skull over this side could look like something. Maybe like this. It should definitely have some sort of edges to it, because otherwise it would like look pretty shitty, just like on that side right now. I'm trying to figure out if this is like the better approach. I mean, for that thing I would have to look from outside. I should also probably add some layers below this one, so that it's not basically just one block deep, more or less. Even though I'm quite sure it would be easier to go upwards, not downwards. Yeah. No, I'm going upwards. This block has to go. And I think just like that, the first step is done. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, yeah, probably. Let's go back to the front. We have to go a little bit higher. That way you can actually see differences in it. Also, what was I supposed to? Ah, yeah. Okay. I'll just do this really quick. That way I can actually see the platform on the backside. Yeah. Maybe another one up. And then I can probably start off with the teeth. Okay, this is not visible from outside. But doesn't matter because I have to kind of do it anyways. Otherwise it's just gonna be a pretty steep wall from inside. Do I have white stone? But I could actually also use sandstone if I have any. I mean, let's try it out. Also, since when do I have 2 sleeping bags? probably just go ahead doing it like this. Having like more or less holes in the teeth. I should go to the Nether and collect those bone blocks. They would probably look quite nifty here. Up. I think we're getting somewhere. Also, just to make sure, we should immediately start off planting some torches. Okay. Okay. That would make a pretty good facade once I actually have like the upper part of the skull ready. Let's see. I'm kind of skeptical, to be honest. Yeah, I need more stones below. That way it looks just like some deep slate with sandstone on it. I could... This could actually be a good idea. Could just make like a cherry blossom plank foundation on which I stand. And then with shapeless crafting immediately remove it once I'm done using it. Should make it way easier to build like below blocks. Okay, that way I also don't lose them. Okay. Let's start off on the back side. A little more. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Definitely not gonna sleep right now. No, that's wrong. Should look more like this. That was not planned, by the way. For some reason. What was that sound? Was it you? Or was it the fish? Where's the fish? Hang on. I think I'm asking the wrong questions. I also really hope there's not gonna be like skeletons right below me. Otherwise I'm just gonna collect a few deaths, I suppose. And maybe I just jinx myself. Let's see. Like this? Probably. Probably. Actually, I'm thinking about something to like talk about, because otherwise it's just gonna get really fucking boring. Yeah, basically what I did today. Let's start off with that. I had a quite productive day, to be honest. I started off cleaning my car, since it was looking like complete shit from outside and from inside. So first steps was to like refill gasoline, because it was not necessarily running low on it, but I prefer to have the car like constantly full. That way I don't have to worry about how much kilometers I can still go on the autobahn without getting stranded on it, which is a quite good thing. That's at least what I think about that. And yeah, after charging it up, so to say, I immediately went to like a self-washing street. So it's basically a pit box where you have a few equipment pieces that allow you to clean your car yourself. You get a few minutes per euro to like use the pump. And yeah, I immediately started off cleaning the rims. Once they looked kinda okay, I was not going for the perfect look, by the way. I put on some calcium-free water on it. That's at least how it was labeled on the thingy button. And at the end, they pretty much sold like Windex. So I also used that. And yeah, it looked pretty good. Once I arrived at home, I used like my vacuum, took care of the interior, and now I'm pretty glad about the total outcome. Next steps would be to get some stuff fixed in it, because it is running, like that's not a problem, but it could run pretty better. A lot better. So I'll just focus on that next. Okay. And yeah, afterwards, once I was done with my car, I actually started to take care of my own living complex, to make it unnecessarily complicated as wording. And yeah, started off getting like normal trash and stuff out of my rooms. Once that was done, I got rid of every plate, like used plates and stuff. And in the end, I started putting stuff that had to be recycled or something like that in a different kind of way into my car, so that tomorrow I can just go ahead and get rid of all that in one go. Just like take a little tour, more or less. And yeah. So I'm quite glad about being pretty productive at my free day off. However, while I was doing all that, I tried to like put up some concepts in my head how to make the house look decent, to say the least. And I kind of came up with this cube made as much circly as possible, which I think is maybe a little too hard for me. But I'll figure out once like this lower part is actually done. And I'm gonna look from it at from the front. That would be like the moment I can say, okay, it looks good, or holy shit, I should have never started like that. There's definitely gonna spawn some skeletons on this construct, by the way. I can already see it happening. Or me just straight up running down it. Up. Yeah, I also need like a little wall on that side. Can I reach it? Yes, nice. But I cannot reach over there. Okay, so I have to go back to that side once I am done with most of the stuff down here. Because I have to like keep track on how many planks I put down. Because I'm pretty sure you can only get rid of 64 blocks of the same kind with one go of shapeless crafting. So I'll just make sure. Yeah, right? Yeah, 64 blocks. That is not good. Yeah, I should restructure this plank thing. And also go like a few more down. Yeah. Okay, so basically I was actually planning on playing Enlisted today, but I gave it a few shots. And the main problem with the game currently, for me at least, is that, and also without sounding too arrogant, but it's kind of too easy, more or less. Like, at least at the battle rating I'm playing at, obviously 1, yeah, the enemies and the AI is quite, and I'm gonna put it as rough as it is, it's quite shit. So my first game I ended with 190 kills, and yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna just like straight up stream myself, play like 3 or 4 games of me just completely annihilating. Because for once, it's gonna be repetitive and boring, not just for people looking at it, but also for myself. And on the other side, it would look like I'm a complete psychopath. So it's out of the question, unfortunately. But I'm gonna play it like off stream for a few sessions, probably, like till I reach a decent rank. And once I have that done, I will maybe give it a shot and then just like look if it's actually fun to play on stream, or if I'm just gonna go ahead and immediately stop talking altogether like after 10 minutes, which is not something I'm trying to do. I am actually talking so much on stream, like I'm not used to that my voice cords start to like, not necessarily hurt, but I can feel them being overused, if that makes any sense. Like I definitely don't use them that much usually. Like if I don't have anything to say for like 10 minutes, I just don't say anything for 10 minutes. Doesn't matter if I'm in a voice chat or I'm like with people outside. I'll just straight up just don't talk. So yeah, that's something I have to like get used to. Yeah, but that's also the reason why I always prepare like 2 jugs of water, like right next to me. And also like a glass with a lemonade slice. And that way I also have pretty good tasting water. I think if I get like this one more down, it could already look quite decent. Let's look. Also, if I'm going with the plan of a pirate bay, I definitely have to get rid of the animals, because it looks quite silly, to be honest, if there's just gonna be like chickens and sheeps running around. I'm gonna maybe hide them like in a pirate ship. That way I still have access to them, but I'm definitely not gonna have nifty little farms for them outside. That straight up just would destroy the immersion. So I was happy with this height, I think. Now here's the thing. How do I keep going? Like this? Yes. Okay. This should be decent for now. Okay, I need more deep slate. And I can already take away this one. Do I also get the torches back, or do they just fall down? Because I'm pretty sure I just got my torches back. But I didn't really pay attention to that. Okay, but I'm on 50 torches. I'll just look at it this time. Okay, let's see. This side. Yeah. This could be a good approach. And then just immediately go towards this side. Because this is the side I was a little too afraid of going closer because of the creeper. And a little more to that side as well. Okay. Bro, that was not my idea. Okay, good. Yeah, this side is looking kinda messy. I have to adjust to what is right above me. So I'll just do this. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe get rid of this one, no? Hang on. How is it looking on the other side? One sharp cut. Oh. I mean, does it have to be symmetric? Not really. Maybe the imperfections are gonna make it look way better. Can you stop placing blocks like that? Jesus. It's this weird feature with the, like, right and left. This one. This thing. This is screwing with me. Okay. I mean, having a little dent right on this side could be decent. Just make it the middle more. Okay, maybe like that. Let's see. But now it's definitely way more round than it was at the beginning. Yes. Kinda can live with that design. And now I have to do the upper part. Which is the part I'm afraid I will not succeed with. I think this would be a good height for the upper jaw. Let's see. Or maybe here. Probably here. Okay, and on this side I can just straight up build it like a second foundation, more or less. Except it's obviously not a foundation. It's more or less a roof. That one can stay like that for now. Okay, I think it's kind of getting in shape. Mayhaps. Okay, that stone can unironically stay like that. That one can't. Now the thing is, what am I gonna put into the skull itself? Probably just a few crafting benches and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna use like the back side, like the throat basically, as storage unit. Why is there a zombie? Out of all places. Kush, be gone. Yeah, probably just a few crafting benches, maybe. Why? I was not even aiming there. Maybe like a few mod-related crafting benches and stuff as well. Like automation stuff. Could look quite good on the front side. Could put all of those victory statues in here. That would make the outside part less crumbed up. I mean, yeah, probably. That sounds like an idea. But for now, I'll just get done with this outer part. For now, I don't even have to worry about how it's gonna look in the inside. Because there is not even an inside right now. Should I make the upper jaw part hollow? Or should I use it as a complete roof? To be honest, I'm thinking about just completely filling it up. Yeah, there's no point in me making a second story. Would look quite weird. Up. Okay. A cannon would look quite cool, like in between the teeths. But I don't know if there's cannons in this mod pack. Like just cannot be used on a spawner. A bee cannon. Crystal cannon. Yeah, not quite the type of cannon I was thinking about. I was thinking about a broadsider, basically. Just put into the crack of a teeth. Yeah. I mean, then I can put in something else, I suppose. Or try to build a cannon myself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would fail miserably at that, though. Let's see. Filling up all this is quite essential because I do not want to have zombie noises on the backside of my skull. Also, I made this diamond chest plate when I started discovering the depths of my base. And once I actually entered like this first room with the 20-30 spawners of these weird skeletons, my entire armor, besides the diamond chest plate, immediately got completely screwed over. And yeah, even that was almost immediately shot to Half-Life. So I'm quite skeptical about going armor in general and playing on hard right now. Okay. But I'm pretty sure it's starting to look decent now. Would have to look from the outside. But I mean, right now I have to like fill up the empty spaces anyways, so there's like no point in me checking it out. Also, how am I gonna light up this upper part? Because otherwise there's gonna spawn zombies and stuff either way. Maybe I'm gonna put like a little balcony on top of the skull. That could work. First of all, let's see how it's looking like with 2 layers. Should be not enough, obviously. Yeah. Now it looks like this little kid game where you have to like put your hand into a crocodile's mouth. Like with a little imagination and more green into it. Yeah. So that's not working out right now, unfortunately. This looks weird. Okay. Now I can get rid of the stone though, because it definitely looks bad. If there's like just a weird deep slate stone in between the teeth rows. Also this wall is not fitting. So instead of having a complete wall here, I'm just gonna add another row of teeths. Thinking about where I heard this song first. Was it in a video or something like that? Ow. Should put up more double teeth. Like this. Oh, actually I made a discovery with this song. The discovery being my dog hates it. With all of his heart. He hates this song so incredibly hard. Every single time he hears it, he's immediately howling back at it. It's cute, but it's also so incredibly funny. Because when you then start laughing about it, he just turns around in shock, looking like, "Ayo, why are you laughing about me? I'm a great singer, no?" Okay, how is it looking now? I mean, the idea is there, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe I took a project a little too big for me on. But I don't care. Even if it's gonna look like complete shit afterwards, this is gonna be my base. I have to start loving it. So yeah, yippee. Looks like complete dog water. Yeah. How can I fix that? Probably another row like this. Then I can actually start to make the skull complete. If I just do this now, shouldn't it look decent from down there? Because if it looks weird from the upper part, I could actually live with it. But it has to look good from the front. Because if it's not if it's not looking good from the front, Yeah, then I would not know what to do. Which is actually a bad thing. Surprise, surprise. So, okay. Let's look at it from further away. I mean, yeah. But I have to keep in mind that skulls have eye sockets as well. Because right now the mouth is actually looking good, but it's not looking humanoid. It's rather looking like an alligator skull. Which actually is not a bad thing, to be honest. But that's not the look I'm going for right now. How do I fix that? No, this is too... This would look weird. I'm actually so close to just touching my own face to get a feeling for how a fucking face looks. Oh, shit. That's kind of sad. So there would be a nose, more or less, right here. But since noses don't really tend to have a lot of bones in them, they just straight up missing like those typical skulls you see in movies. I think an eye has to be more or less on that side and on that side. Probably there where there's these two block spaces. First of all, we're just gonna make the nose hole. Okay. Ow. Kinda not surprised. I think that's gonna happen a lot more times. So we're just gonna flat out this front part. I mean, here. Yeah, probably. Oh, you can just straight up go into the nose. That's epic. My aim is incredible. Yeah, I should get done with this side first. Because if I have like at least one side done, I can still make adjustments. And actually, it's kinda shaping up. Like my main problem earlier was that I had like just a teeth row done. And I had issues to like imagine an entire skull on it. Which probably kind of makes sense, but still. The fact that I had so much struggle with that pretty much adds up why I'm not that great of a builder. But I really don't care. I just keep on trying till I completely screw up building or I succeed. There's no in between. Okay, outer ring done. Definitely gonna put some torches into this part. And yeah, now I'm definitely gonna make like a 2-story skull home. And I'll just put like, I don't know, a thingy enchanting chamber on the upper part. Something where you don't have to enter every single time, but something that still would come in handy to have. Is this still working? I think so. Like that. Then we can keep on going with charcoal. Yeah. I need deep slate. Kinda forgot. Get rid of this stuff. Oh, I already used a lot of it. Jesus. Let's see. Yeah, if I go 2 rows of blocks more up, and I put the eye sockets there, then I'm pretty sure I can just straight up stop going a lot further up. I think like 3 rows above the nose. Oh no, actually no. The eyes are pretty much on the same level as the nose. Like, that is basically just the snoot. So there should be an eye there, an eye there. Like 2 or 3 blocks big. And then afterwards going up another 6 blocks. Then it should be done. And I would actually have like natural light, more or less. Okay. Plan is starting to take shape. Oops. Well, that's obviously not gonna work. And I should already start building like a little staircase down to the other level. At least like an improvised one. Oh, I almost perfectly eyeballed it. That's good. And yeah, first things first. Ooh. Get the code. Oh. Oops. First things first, let's get another room. Yippee. Yeah, that was not planned. Okay, good. Now, let's get this side fixed. I hope the lack of symmetry is not gonna bite me back once I'm completely done with the skull. If it does, I'm gonna be a little mad. But just a teeny tiny bit. Oh my god! That was close. Anyways, I didn't get scared. Why would I? It's just an bully, nothing else. I see, not going to sleep every single time. At some point it's gonna bite you back. Oh, so I forgot to mine like that on this spot. Stupid phantom. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Maybe? Yes? No? Also, I then need a balcony in front of the thing then. If I'm gonna build it just like this. The balcony idea is officially scrapped. I need way more cherry blossom. I need another level of stairs. Okay. And then this way. Okay, now I'm a teensy tiny bit too high. But to be honest, that should not be the problem. Not gonna need this part of the mountain anyways. And of course, I'm immediately finding a different type of ore. Why shan't I? Good. Now this one is also picked up. This would be the exit. So I have to clean out this part. Okay. Would you look at that? A pretty reasonable upper floor. Which I'm not gonna build out of sandstone. Or am I? Ah. That's a question for later. This is eye socket. Yeah. I made this humanoid skull look like a predator. Like having the eyes on the side so that they can see better. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. Oops. Kinda forgot the eyes. This side, yeah. And I took 2 blocks instead. Like this, I think. Then this, and then that. Also pretty epic music for just random mining. Up. Okay. I think I'm actually almost done with this part of the house. Afterwards I have to like red angle everything in the mountain part so that I have a few rooms that I can use for different purposes. Okay, and I think this is gonna be like the last height of the skull where I could technically put something in. But I probably won't. Maybe I can put the waystone in here. But the thing is, I actually like the spot it is currently sitting. Because it somewhat makes sense. Okay. And now we just do this. Like this? I mean, it worked down there. So it should just work up here as well, no? It's the same principle. There's like a normal version of this song as well. But that one kinda gives me nostalgia about Gran Turismo 5, I think it was. I also played 4, but I think this song was just in 5. Pretty sure. Both games quite good regardless. Even though 4 kinda felt a little more free to play. Like a free universe to explore and do whatever you want to. For example, in 4 you were able to just buy, I don't know, a Japanese compact class car at the beginning and just race it. Put like nitrogen into it and just go full bananas. That's something Gran Turismo 5 kinda lacked. And also Gran Turismo 5 kinda felt a little more difficult. Like in the direct comparison. Like 4 you were just allowed to straight up grind. Just do the same race over and over again. And get still a lot of money out of it. Also, I feel like I did something wrong on the skull. But like I said, maybe imperfections are gonna like make it look way better. And I still need to like put up torches on all of these sides. Because like I already said, I don't want to have any mobs spawn on this. Okay. Good. I'm kind of relieved now it's a more or less calm song. The last 2 songs actually made me realize that some songs in this list are a little too heavy. So I can use them for, I don't know, if I play some energetic game. But this is kind of supposed to be a pretty calm and chill game. Where I'm just building my base and stuff. So it's not really a good harmony if the music suddenly goes full hard style. Okay. Now this part is pretty much done. And I can just go ahead. And there's like that part. This is like the stairway. So I'm just gonna like pull the entire skull till here. And this is also actually where the building is gonna stop on the upper part. It's gonna be like slightly buried in sand now as well. That way it looks a teensy tiny bit more realistic. Do I have more torches with me? Unfortunately not. So I guess I have to just grab some. And die on the way down. Epic. What's here? Nothing. Where did I leave them? Ah. Nice. A decent amount. Actually, let's check out how it's looking from the front. I mean, kinda. I think the nose can be like a little bigger. That would probably improve the look from outside. Oh, cherry blossom. Epic. Don't mind if I do. Actually, why am I wasting my X for that? Can also just do it with Le Fist. Nice. A lot of food. And a lot of saplings for cherry blossoms. Nifty. The cherry blossom trees really are a fine addition to Minecraft, to be honest. They're like not insanely complex and stuff, but they make the world look way more better. Just stumbling upon one of those trees randomly in their biome is a pretty good feeling. Like, even if you don't really need the wood itself, can just place your house like right in the middle of them. Like, this little particle effect is pretty good. Okay. Good. Let's keep on going. Adjust the size of the nose. Misado, thanks for your follow. I do appreciate it. What up? Hope you are enjoying the stream. Pretty good, pretty good. I started the stream with an insane skull idea. Then halfway through the building I realized I am not capable of building more or less beautiful. And I'm stuck with whatever kind of skull this is, to be honest. And yeah. So far I'm not quite convinced of the final result. But I hope at some point it's gonna look at least a little better. But that's at least one of the plans I have for today. I'm also actually considering building like a big storage unit on the back of the head as well. Like just inside the mountain. I mean, thank you. I took a pretty long time to like actually set everything up because sure, you can just straight up click on stream and just go ahead, but I wanted to have like all of the general things work more or less. So my first stream that I did, like since a long time, had most things run quite decent, except of like a few minor things, which was actually quite calming. Since if I have to stream and keep in mind that most of the features might not work, that puts you under a lot of stress. So basically, after the first stream I realized my sound alerts are not working. Which was a thing I almost immediately had to fix, because it's not like the nicest thing to like, I don't know, like write hello, something like that, and then just get completely ignored. That's like why when I realized it's not working, I immediately fixed it. But yeah, other than that, there's just a few other things I just want to like prepare. For example, I want to set up a Discord I also had like a few ideas on how to do that, how to name it, but I'm not quite happy with the total outcome. Day has been pretty good so far. I did a lot of different things IRL, for example, cleaning up my car, cleaning up my room. So, been pretty productive. Took a good time of the day off, more or less. So I was like in a Discord and just listening to other people play games and stuff, where I was just running around my room with a headset on. I mean, not a lot, to be honest. Like 2 years ago, something like that, I just started off streaming. Then there were like a lot of things going on in my like private life, which caused me to drop it. And yeah, then I kind of started re-watching Twitch and stuff. And that kind of motivated me to go back into streaming. But other than that, I was not like, okay, I have to definitely have now like 20, 30 viewers, something like that. I just straight up went ahead, said, you know what? Maybe I would have to like load up a shit ton on YouTube, do this, do that. But yeah, kind of too lazy for that. And also I just want to do it out of fun. So the only thing going on in that direction, probably sooner or later, will be me playing like off stream, like I do in general anyways, and just load up like little summarizations of what I've been doing. So what kind of streaming are you getting from viewers since you started streaming? What exactly do you mean by that? The sentence itself, could you like rephrase it a little? So, as you might have been able to tell, English is not like my main language. So here and there I'm kind of struggling with like basic sentencing. But I would be pretty glad to answer that question for you, if I actually understand it proper. Because otherwise I'm just gonna say like a complete different thing. Yeah, take your time, all good. I'm ready to answer once I have the brain capacity slightly higher than that of a squirrel. Up. Do you play some other games instead of this? Yes, I played like Sins of a Solar Empire last time, which I'm probably not gonna play a lot of times, to be honest, because the game is interesting if you play it in single player, but that's literally about it. Because if you like start streaming it, you at some sections of the game just start to focus a little too much, or at least I do. So I need something that I can more or less zone out while I'm playing. Because that way I can actually just be like, oh well, anyways, I did this and that today. And that would be a little more entertaining, probably, than just me being fully focused on organizing fleets and stuff. Which I'm also not doing the best job in. So the skill cap of saying, oh my god, he's playing incredibly good, is not there, unfortunately. Of streaming stuff for streamers. I mean, that's a pretty cool thing. I also have like an artist friend that was doing my thingy boo, the little icon. So I told him to basically make a little U with some features. And once I am actually like completely prepared for that stuff, I'm probably going ahead and commission him for like a complete logo. But yeah, actually being an artist doing stuff for streamers is a pretty rewarding thing. That's what I would say, at least, no? Because you can like actually see your stuff, even if it's like a little dono box or something like that, be used. So there's like this certain level of appreciation going on. I mean, you probably have some of that stuff on your Twitch account, no? Because then I would probably check it out later. Okay, Waystone room, pretty much done. Eye room with no socket, pretty much done. The staircase can be a little better. Like this, probably. And then just go one further up. Then double it. Oh yeah, then I'm probably just gonna look into it right after stream. Let me write it down real quick. I'll just do it with this. Okay. Then I'ma just look into it once I'm done with streaming. I do have a Discord, but I am trying to like keep my own DMs mostly empty. Because they are already somewhat overused a little too much, to be honest. Like sometimes I just straight up get way too many messages. Up. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Nice. Then this part is ready. And I can just put a little room up here. Okay. But I mean, feel free to like share actually like more or less, is there like any known Twitch streamers under the people you made art for, or is it like medium-sized streamers and stuff? Like, if that's not too abrupt to just ask. But I feel like you're open to share. Up. Okay. Get rid of this. And do this. This could be like a little crafting station, to be honest. Okay. Get rid of this. And now double the size of this staircase. can also be set one row back. Then this part also makes a little more sense. Okay. Now I can just go from row to row and make everything a little more structurized. Okay. This would look weird anyways. Up. Okay. Cherry blossom planks, a staircase. Yes. Okay, then I can also use that part of the building for something. I can still build general plank sections like this. So probably this steep slate is gonna be exchanged for different materials at some point. But for now, this should be fine. But I should actually like make all of this inner part completely deep slate heavy, so that it actually still feels like I'm in the head of whatever that thing is supposed to resemble. Okay. This should be the next room completely prepared. I mean, besides the fact that all of the torches look horrible set. I'll just do this instead here. That way it's just a fluent transition from cherry blossom to this other wall. But okay, I can actually keep it like this then. Actually, you know what? I am not gonna keep it just like that. This entire backside also has to be deep slate. Or does it? I have to make my mind up on the upper rooms once I actually have done this lower part. Yes? No? Maybe? What is that? Ah. That's that other room. Okay. Epic. can actually start setting everything up on this level now. Now here's the thing. Once this entire area is actually done, how am I supposed to enter into this building? Am I just gonna put something up on the back side? Like a little side entrance? Like, this is definitely not gonna be like the perma solution. Looks really, really bad. And this still is confusing me from the looks of it. I heard you, but I was itching. You little shit. How is the side profile of it? Sorry for the late response. That's fine. All good. Don't worry about that. I mean, as long as it was like a more or less calm conversation, that's all good. Always a good thing to like have a good relation to your parents going on. Can I force the other people on the server to go ahead and sleep? Can at least test it. I cannot. Wow, literally just one guy on the server right now. I mean, doesn't matter. Also took the opportunity to immediately... Why is it always the small ones too? The fuck? Immediately took the opportunity to snack on some meat. Okay. Just like this. Then I can actually crack this entire section of the wall off. Can I do it with this properly? Maybe. I mean, it's destroying my pickaxe. I should maybe make a more diverse pickaxe selection, so to say. So that I don't use my diamond pickaxe unnecessarily for this stuff. Let's put... Oh, there's the staircase in the middle of this. So I can just not freely destroy the entire part. Unfortunately. But I can still work with that, I think. Let's just get rid of some stuff here. Okay, good. Ow. That was not planned. Good. Then we have the staircase there. Okay, but now we have to like put in a little fine-tuning. Like this. Ooh. This is the good stuff. Get rid of this stuff. And then we have to align every single side to this imaginary line. Everything on the other side of that line will just be completely closed off. Deep slate. Okay, for some reason he automatically muted that part. Seemed like you triggered the stream elements thing. I mean, I'll see if I'll ever have to make use of it. For now I'll just look at the stuff anyways. Just out of pure curiosity. But, yeah. I will keep that in the back of my head. That's for sure. But I'm actually curious what exactly triggered the stream elements thing. Up. But I read it, don't worry about that part. Okay. Let's get this piece better organized. Like this. Just a floating staircase in the middle of it. Yeah. This looks like a plan. Gives the entire thing a little modern look. Okay. Yeah, I can work with like stairs reversed on that part. Up. Okay, good. Now let's get the ground going. Deep slate. Another stick gone. But yeah, speaking of the part with YouTube, I already had like an account way back in the days where I actually was uploading Overwatch clips, like not Overwatch the game, but Counter-Strike Global Offense back then had a system that allowed you to spectate games where people were reported, and that system was called Overwatch. So basically how it worked was they gave access to every player that was interested in it, being a certain rank or higher. And you basically got a clip of the suspect. They like removed every single name so that you cannot like go ahead and just do self-justice and immediately harass the person. And yeah, I actually started to like collect those type of clips and just show like the most ridiculously hacking people on that in that game. And there were like some people doing so weird things, or even like in a pretty bad way as well. So for example, there was this one guy that had like some sort of toggle aim lock, and he was like going down the mid in Mirage, like the map. And at some point, somebody just pops off outside of window, and the thing he was using, like this hacking device or whatever it was, caused him to immediately, without even seeing anything else than just a pixel of this guy, insta-lock on that person, despite the fact there was like one right in front of him, which caused him to die, even though he was obviously hacking. And this entire interaction made me giggle so incredibly hard back then when I actually saw it the first time. Like a few days ago, I was looking through my like YouTube because I was logging in for something completely else, and immediately remembered me having like videos of different things. And that video is just comedy gold poor. I cannot even call it any other thing. I just have to give it the good old German name. Yeah. But it's that one is actually one of my most favorite things I've ever clipped. The way he just aims, insta-aims to the other guy, starts to like lock off the insta-aim. The other person had enough time to like immediately aim for his head and just one-tapped him. But yeah, actually thinking about it, games like CS, probably sooner or later, I will probably at least attempt to play on stream. Because I'm not necessarily insanely good at them. But me screwing up over and over because I'm not... Okay, the server's lagging. Because I'm not capable of hitting shots has to be a pretty funny experience. For everyone involved but me. Let's just do this once the server allows me to. Okay. Good. At some point I'm gonna get the stuff going. But that might take a little longer than expected. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I like the way it's looking here. So all I have to do now is getting that part right over there. Somewhat nifty. Which is the part I'm most afraid of, because I have the feeling at some point I'll just completely focus on mining blocks. And also, since it's not working properly, I think I'll just go ahead and do something else for now. For example, chopping off trees. I'm gonna keep those trees, to be honest. Because I want to have like some cherry logs at least inside of my own base. The rest is just pure resource trees. Let's put it that way. Up. Let's get rid of all this. Get rid of that. And move on to even more trees. Okay. Suddenly having this giant ass structure over the cliff looks weird. I definitely have to get used to that. Leg. Nice. And I also have to close these rifts in the ground. They're gonna be my downfall at some point. How do I do that? Maybe a layer of sandstone and then a layer of sand. Like, that's the cheapest way of just closing that way off. Do I use deep slate? I mean, I have a lot of it. And I'll just assume that I don't have to dig on this side. Hopefully. Otherwise it's just gonna look weird. Oops. I mean, actually no. No oops. Different heights. That wasn't a little too high. Eh. Okay. And now I do need a little more than 16 sand. But I'm pretty sure I have some sand in my inventory. Please? Yes. Okay. Good. With this being closed off, there's at least no reason for me to fall to my death. That's at least something. But I definitely need a better solution for lighting up this area instead of placing torches every single meter. That just looks horrible. It works, but it's horrible. So instead of doing that, I would need some sort of glowstone apparatus. Could also try to build like actual light posts. I can fill up the entire area with buildings, which so far will probably not be the best idea, but it's gonna take a long time. What else could I do? Oops. What else could I do? Actually, I can just chop off the trees like this, no? Yeah. Easy. Nothing in my face. That was not my food. Insane server lag. Oh, Jesus. I assume a certain other person is currently roaming the vast lands of Minecraft. But I probably have to look into the possibilities of getting a little more resources for the server so that it does not permanently lag, because it's a little annoying. Sakura trees are insane. They are just straight up insane. A pretty good addition to the game. Now what? Once I have all these resources, and once the server stops lagging, then I'm probably gonna keep on going with the building. But what am I gonna do till then? That is the question of all the questions. Also, I'm pretty sure Evilcraft would be like pretty much the best idea so far. And I actually don't know why I went that one way, to be honest. I just lost focus for a second. For some reason it's still confusing me that it's not just spreading everywhere, the oak log. But I mean, sure, if I use this weird function, of course it's not gonna spread. And another tree gone. Okay. Should I just place Sakuras now, or cherry blossoms all the way? Probably. I think that would be a pretty good idea indeed. That way I have a lot of wood. Especially wood that I would actually use. And I also need a scissor, because I'm definitely gonna use the leaves for something. Do I have enough iron for that though? That's the main question. I do. Up. Boom, boom. Nice. Yeah, server's definitely not lagging. Okay. So. Okay, wow. The scissors almost... Oh, never mind. It's not almost gone. It is gone. Meh. Okay. Server, please. Thank you. Boom. Bam. Kapuya. The 3 epic spells of turning a tree to dust. Yes, yes. Get rid of all the leaves so that I can get rid of this entire forest I planted. Ah, my inventory is full. Again. I mean, in the end, not a bad thing. Still a little confusing. Okay. Let's see. Get rid of this. And then get rid of that. Please. Do I take this as a remove tree? Probably not. Okay, good. Now, once I have all of these resources, what am I gonna do with them? I mean, the oak thingies I can definitely use for even more charcoal, since I really lack coal in general. The cherry blossoms I can use as foundation for the things going on in the skull, sure, but I can also use them probably to make somewhat decent rooms as well. Question is though, how am I gonna do that? Also, I'm kind of hyped once this entire forest is ready. Oh my god, that is a good, that is a good cherry blossom tree. If I could get this one instead of like, sorry the harsh wording, but instead of these two cripples, I would actually be happy. But I think farming a certain sakura tree now is probably something I'm gonna do once I'm playing off stream. And then I can like maybe make a little montage of like different sakuras getting spawned in and spawned out. Yeah. Okay. Actually, with the last trees, I'm quite sure the server stopped lagging at least somewhat. So now the question. Step 1. Having these guys in my inventory. How would this look? Ow. Let's just do this. We'll just like have a little cherry log row, which just keeps like the cherry leaves there without despawning. Yes, okay. Almost. And then I'm just gonna use the sakura leaves, or the cherry leaves, better said, to give the impression that there's like a mouth ceiling, more or less. I mean, no, that actually does not make any sense. No, I take that back. It doesn't make sense that a skull has a mouth ceiling, because it's a skull. So instead of having like a reasonable reason for that, I'll just do it because I want it to look just like that. Can also like mimic a sakura tree being in the middle of this skull. Then I could just like crack a little opening down there, fill it with dirt, and pretend like a sakura tree grow in the middle of the skull. This could also look quite cool. Now we have to get a little further to this side. Okay. Then let's start off by doing this. This is like a little side tree, trunk thing, however you want to call it. Then the main thing right on this side. Up. Like this. Looks pretty unrealistic, but once I have like a middle part going on as well, maybe it starts shaping up. Now we'll just go like this. Does the tree look like this? Pretty sure it doesn't. So let's keep on shaping up. I definitely have to get a second scissor. I need to collect way more leaves. I made a little too big of a sakura tree. Get rid of this entire thing. Now I can like actually see the rest of the tree. I mean, it's still Minecraft in the end, so I have to circle things myself or make them look more realistic as a circle. These trees are insane. Unfortunately, I cannot keep them for now. Because I need the thingies. How are they called? The leaves. And it's lagging again. Epic. And to be honest, it's not that annoying for me. I just take it like a reason to comment on stuff. But there's definitely worse things happening in mod packages than just like slight lags. Like permanently dying to like way too destructive creepers, for example, is one of those things. Okay. I'm gonna swap out these two and fill this one up with the basic stuff. A tomato. Epic. Okay. Can you please go bye-bye, tree? Thanks. Then we can replant some trees yet again. And now shape up the tree even more. You can definitely tell I'm a League player. This is not how a goddamn tree looks. This is not how a tree looks at all. This is how a tree looks if it's completely radiating, I suppose. The fact that I also have to like do these weird jumps to get up there is quite annoying. But I mean, that's on me because first of all I came up with this Sakura idea way too late. And also I made this ceiling way too high. Okay, good. Like this? Maybe. Bup. Yeah, maybe. Okay, now. Okay, now we have to look at the tree from every single. Okay, this side needs fixing. I was about to say we're gonna look from every single side on it till it actually looks good. But this side just completely convinced me that it needs more help. Like professional help. Like, for example, help from a flamethrower, for instance. Okay, looks okayish, I suppose. That side looks okay as well. How about this one? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. God forbidden tree. Please go away. Can actually make like little roots. Something like that. Then instead of having deep slate there, I can also put in the dirt sections, so it looks like it actually is growing because of dirt. I mean, to be honest, trees would definitely use a skull for nutrients, so it's not too far-fetched off that a tree would at least start growing into a skull. Obviously not in this dimension, like there's no no skull that big in real life, but would somewhat make sense. Actually, I have to go away for a second. Be right back. And I am back. Let's keep on going with the tree. Up. Yes? Yes. Do I have dirt with me? Probably not. Because that would be quite weird, to be honest, because I didn't mine a lot of that the last few seconds. Can I convince people to go to sleep? That's another thing I might be able to check out. I kind of can. But just one person. So once there's 2 out of 3, I'm definitely gonna go back into my sleeping bag yet again. We need dirt, a lot of it. Okay, another stack. 2 stacks dirt might be a little overkill, but that's fine. Actually, hang on. I think now it looks like way better. Did I hear phantoms? I mean, it kind of looks like it's eating. Oh. Kind of looks like it's eating the cherry blossom. Which is actually quite a cool feature. I take it. So now all I have to do is like actually put in a little bit of dirt. A grass block probably would also do the trick. And then with bone meal just get a lot of tall grass and stuff in here. This pickaxe is about to give up. I mean, in the end, like I said, I found way more diamonds than I found iron. So there's no problem with it breaking. Even though I kind of see it like a little waste. Okay. Good. 1 out of 3. That's progress, I suppose. At some point. Oh, and sleeping. Let's go. Was not expecting that to happen. But I am glad it does happen once in a while. Okay. Now all I have to do is at some point get a grass block and then recultivate this lower dirt section. Even though, to be honest, I can just do it the same way I did outside and just pull a fuse over here. I mean, is that possible? I mean, technically. Let's do it. I just have like these little dirt fuses. Okay. Okay, good. Jesus, yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a ginormous storage unit if I'm really gonna use all of the space possible. Kinda hyped though, because to be honest, every single chest so far I made in this small house is completely over encumbered. So that's gonna be a straight up upgrade. Smelting the stuff is also going pretty fine. I have to check once in a while over here though, just in case it starts to like not work the way it should. Can actually take 8 of these and put them there. These trees look amazing. I'm never gonna stop glazing god fucking Sakura trees. Okay. Anyhow, I can combine that part of that little monument with my base as well. Can put some. I can actually put all of the animals down there, not put them down in general. Would be kind of unnecessary. That way I would have like the entire right side clean. And I would be able to do something at least out of it. This side is pretty much done. All I have to do is get a little more water over here. Maybe put a little watchtower on this hill. Just for like decoration purposes. But yeah. This entire thing can just be completely covered. No, not really the entire place, to be honest. I need this part for exactly the water that is flowing there. Let's make this path already. I knew it. Nah, that's okay. Do I have a backpack with stone pickaxes? Nope. So it's probably in one of the boxes. But yeah, then I can actually also save up on torches, because I wouldn't need all of them. Now I have to think about what to do with sandstone, because I'm gonna get a lot of it now. Now get rid of all of these. And then I should be pretty ready. Yeah, so basically the entire hillside is gonna be covered in cherry blossoms, like up there, more or less. This side's gonna be clear just for the river to flow into the cave. And on the other side, what do I put on this side? That is a good question. Guess I have to figure out at some point. I'll just do this for now. I definitely did not lose complete hindsight of my tools. No. Okay. That was not intended. Oops. Oh no. Now I have that problem. Okay. Get this done. Oh, I'm out of hunger. Whoops. Quite happy with the progress, to be honest. Okay. Have to get rid of a little more sandstone on this side, and it's already starting to flow. Now all I have to do is make it look a little more wanted. Like, this looks like utter shit right now. Which technically is fine, but it still has to like flow in a more realistic way than, I mean, that. Okay. This way at least it looks somewhat realistic, like from the block structure. Then we have to get rid of all these really, really sharp corners. Like, some of them are fine, but not everywhere. I also have to get rid of this little sims over there, because that also looks kind of weird. Okay. Okay. I have a pretty good foundation to keep on going. That might have been a little too much. Oh, I'm out of pickaxes. Let's get rid of this one flying block and then just look at the results we're having right now. Oh, and I also should grab a little more food. Cherry blossom party. I don't know, I still like the trees. Just every single time I see them, they're filling me with joy. Okay, good. More pickaxes. What is this? Ah. Just probably one of the last items I used. Good choice of items in my inventory. I mean, yeah. Ow. Double ow. Okay, now I can just sharpen the edges up. So it looks a little more like a funnel. The other side is looking decent. Now I should start making use of water buckets. Actually, where's the normal way? I mean, what do I mean? The normal way, I can just take the water upwards. Take me to victory. Sure. That is a good opportunity for me to grab some food. If the night would have taken a slightly longer time. Do I have water buckets? I do. I like this song. It's pretty calm. I know it's calm, but on the same page it actually has quite a lot of energy. How do I get up here? Like that. I need an infinite water source. So I'll just put it right there. That way I can expand the waterfall right off and a little faster as well. Nope. Oh god. This is gonna be like the most annoying part. I can already tell. Kinda sign up to that. So that is my fault. Okay. I should actually start with a little platform over here for now. To elevate the water a little. Like this. Because otherwise I'm definitely not gonna get the water spread evenly. Okay. Okay, now I have a somewhat strong current as well. And now I have to just get this effect on the entire broadside. But if I just do this and keep on moving towards that direction, it should work. Okay. And in the end, I can just straight up still remove it. In theory, unfortunately, I started using sandstone. I cannot just remove it. So I have to come up with a decent solution now. But it's starting to actually flow quite further into the cave. Okay. Let's see. I need more sandstone. Shit. It's not working the way I want to. Never say me one more time, yo. Good song, good song. I should not be so content with my own choice of music. But what can I say if there's just bangers so far? I have to add like really horrible music once in a while. So that I don't hype it up so much. Nice. We have decent water flow. And this dead area, hang on. Okay. Better. Yeah, I have to go further into the cave. Just a little. Ah, yeah, right, I can float on water. Kinda forgot that part. Up. Okay, which look at that. Once I'm actually like almost there, can just immediately start to shapeless decraft this entire Sims. Okay, for some reason we yet again have like a dead spot here. Let's fix that. Okay, good. And keep on placing till we reach the desired depth. Up. Okay, would you look at that? Is that sufficient? Probably. Yes? No? I mean, it does look insane. Hang on. I have to see it from inside. At least from a different angle. This could be good. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Cobwebs. To change shape. Escape tunnel, shapeless. I mean, I just take shapeless, I guess. Yes. Right choice. Okay. Now we get rid of all this. And it looks just like it spawned this way. I mean, pretty much. Let's just pretend. Always a good idea. I mean, the bridge now is kinda a little too far down, but I can live with that. The trees kept on growing, nice. And now I can just like shape the tunnel a little, the cave a little around this head. But I actually don't need to be honest. But yeah, so far I'm quite happy with the result. I can actually start building a normal way to the building though. Question is this actually gonna be like my permanent entrance? I mean, it would make sense since this thing is already going that way. Okay, I kinda convinced myself. Up, stone shovel equipped. Can I need more of that middle type of stone? I'm pretty sure I don't have it in high quantities. So I'm pretty sure I cannot for now make an actual route the way I intend to at least. Okay, now I can just do the torch trick. Boom, boom. And we're inside. Almost. Okay. And instead of going one up, I'll just go one down. That way the sand just doesn't block the entire entrance. Yeah, then it somewhat looks like a hidden entrance. I mean, obviously not really, but yet again, let's pretend everything is working perfect right now. No need to be pessimistic. Okay. One further out here. And one further out on the other side. Okay. Good. Now we need stone bricks and smooth stone. Do we have any? Yes, we do. Do we have... We have tough bricks. I can also use them. We have mossy stone bricks. And that unfortunately is about it. Can I... Technically I can. I mean... Let's go. And here I can just do this. I screwed up. That's not what I tried to do. We'll just do this here. That way I get a few stones back. Then I can do another 6 of those. So hopefully I'm gonna almost be able to complete the entire route. Okay, good. Neat. The first goddamn block and I placed it wrong. Yet again. Professional Minecraft player. Okay. Yeah, I need smooth stone, obviously. I mean, I can technically... Yes, I can and I should, to be honest. Because on the one side, I definitely am not gonna be so hyped about farming smooth stone. So that's just gonna be procrastinated every single time I attempt it. And on the other side, using smooth stone stones, like the ones I just made into slabs, is just a complete waste. Now all I have to do is obviously get the... What the fuck? Okay, now all I have to do is create stone bricks, which is way easier. Because I don't have to like do the same process 5 times or something like that. At least it feels like I would do it 20 billion times. Ooh, and I perfectly get into the room. Nice. Because on that side I'm gonna use deep slate anyways, especially on the ground level. Okay. No, I actually... Oh. I still need smooth stone slabs apparently. Oops. Okay, how is the production looking though? I'm smelting raw zinc. Oh, actually true. What can I make with deep slate? Like with thingy deep slate. Is there a stone cutter, something like that? There is. There's also a stone cutter on a stick. What? Okay, I need an iron ingot. See, that's the thing. Now imagine I would make iron pickaxes. I would be mad every single time I need iron. Oh. I did not see you. Do we have... No, we don't. Where is the iron? Oh no. Oh, sure, we don't have any iron anymore because I just used it. Okay, so I think for the next time I'm gonna stream, before that, I'm gonna definitely off stream farm a shit ton of iron. Like an actual shit ton of iron. Because I don't feel like trying to make farming iron interesting. It's pretty much the most boring thing possible. And talking over it would just be straight up torture. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Do I have more wood that I can use for burning purposes? I do. Do I have a relevant amount of wood? Another thing I can answer with yes. So I'll just do this, this, and that. Nice. And now all I have to do is find iron. Oh Jesus, yeah, I think finding iron is like literally the first thing I would have to do. Even if it's just one. Ow, one. I hear a zombie. Why is he with my sheep? Dex. VX has to be such a good item for exactly these kind of situations. Can also make a building right on this side, to be honest. Because I kinda need like something sitting above the entrance of the cave system. Otherwise it would look pretty weird. Doesn't have to be a huge building though. The water flowing down here might have caused some issues. Let's see. It definitely caused some issues. How do I avoid this problem? Yeah, like this I cannot. Oh, I technically can. If I just make this little wall thing. Okay. Oops, didn't see that entrance. And now all I have to do is check out for missing torches. Which may be a few now. Yeah, that entire section is completely dark now. Is the torches down here? I actually do need to like recycle them a little at least. So I have to hurry up, otherwise I'm not seeing where they are. Okay, there's definitely no torches here. Maybe I actually did not get rid of any torches. Would be kind of weird, but I'll take it, I guess. Then I actually did not do any damage to my cave system. And the water's slowly getting pushed back. Nice. But I think I would actually call it then. Since I'm pretty sure I'm not capable of finishing the entire house now anyways. So let's just see how far we got. Then we can actually also like inspect what kind of construction sites we still have to like complete. Okay, the skull itself is not necessarily a chef's kiss. But I think if I put like glowstone, something like that, in the eye sockets, it might actually look quite good. Other than that, there's not exactly a lot of things I can do to improve the looks. Like maybe give it a little neck, but then it would be quite weird. The Sakura tree right in the mouth looks insane. Like now it actually also doesn't look too shabby anymore, which is also quite a good thing. I have to wait for this to actually get to becoming grass, otherwise it's gonna look weird for now. Well, this entire section obviously will become a warehouse. So this is gonna be a lot of work. And a steep fall as well, apparently. And yeah, how about the upper floors? Let's see. This one looks fine. This one with like 2 glowstone eyes could also look like something. This was the last floor, right? I think so. It's missing some deep slate on this side. Okay. Oh, and on that side. I mean, it's just a skull. That would be fine. Okay. But then I guess I'm gonna start off with a ginormous iron grind, which maybe I'm gonna record. Then maybe some exploration in general, which I would definitely record. And other than that, I would say thanks for each and everyone that was in the stream today. I do appreciate all of you. I'm gonna definitely check out the art now that the stream actually is gonna be ending. Also, Misato, thanks for your follow. And probably I'm gonna stream tomorrow.